let's get started at the 189-pound weight division. 3 champions to be handed out yet, all in the upper divisions. Let's take a look at the 189-pound matches, beginning with Class 1A. It's Tim DeBoer of Central Line, Rock Rapids, the senior, going up against Jordan McLaughlin of Belmont Clemmy, also a senior. Meanwhile, at the 3A match, Jason Bowling of Pleasant Valley, the senior, facing defending state champ Andrew Anderson, also a senior, out of Sioux City East. And on the larger portion of the screen, in Class 2A, Cody Kroul of Solon, the senior, facing Giovanni Galvin of West Liberty, also a senior.
Well, we're off to a start here in the 2A match, and this is a match with Cody Kroul was an athlete that had last second win there, and then he's also the fellow here that he has a cousin in this. We're going to see a little bit later here at the 275-pound weight class. So we're seeing twins, cousins.
Matt Kroul.
Yeah, exactly. They're not from the same school, but they nor the same class, I believe. So.
And you're exactly right. Cody went 4-3 overtime and then sudden death in his semifinal to get to tonight's championship bout. It's indeed a thriller.
Both guys just see Kroul working in for the underhook there. It's the Solon wrestler in the black and orange.
Kroul, a qualifier in 2001 and 2002, working his way up. Last year he was a 6th place finisher in the division, looking to advance this year, and obviously he'll do that in the championship match here tonight.
There's a high crotch attempt by Kroul. He's settling back. He's doing a nice job of getting his hips back. Because Galvin has basically cut the corner on him, but they're going to call stalemate there. Neither man was improving in position, so they're going to get him started again on the feet. First big shot of the match, though, by Kroul.
Looks like Andrew Anderson of Sioux City East. Sioux City East, the 3A bat should be Jason Bowling and Andrew Anderson. And some blood on the chin there of Anderson, the defending champion last year, 5th in 2002, and then won it last year as a junior. He hasn't had much of a meet, scoring big points all the way along the way here. Anderson looks like he's ready to go, and now Bowling and Pleasant Valley, I should say, is ready to strap it back on again as well.
Galvin has a nice little technique here on his feet. He's not really an aggressive rider. He probably won't try to hold him very long, and Kroul gets an immediate escape. But this Galvin is deceiving. He can turn it on late in matches. I've seen him do it. He's got a nice little duck under. He tries to hit on guys. Touch and go. He'll get in, and all of a sudden he'll have just a little second move there, and he's right around behind the man before he knows it. So it doesn't look like these guys are doing much, but they do have the potential of hitting good moves. Now a high crotch attempt by Kroul. Cutting the corner is Galvin. He's got all the way around the corner, so the battle here is can Kroul get his head up? He's locking the hands. Now the next battle is can Galvin lock the leg. I guess Kroul locks Galvin's leg here. Now he's going to drive back into it, make it difficult. Roll-through situation. Nice job by Kroul to go ahead and get the points there. Actually, no points been awarded yet.
Nothing yet.
Yep. There's a reason why. There's a tight head and arm. Now a neck wrench situation. Good scramble for a couple big guys here.
Been down on the mat, rolling around. Now bring it back up to their feet.
How about that?
Right back where we started.
Yeah, this Giovanni Galvin is deceptive. Just kind of hangs around in those matches. Now it looks like Kroul's a little bit winded. Not really winded or hurt, or having a hard time getting his faculties back together here.
Got a break in the action in the 1A mat as well, as Jordan McLaughlin of Belmont Clemmy has jumped to a 5-0 advantage, and some blood had to be wiped up there. He and Tim DeBoer of Central Line, Rock Rapids, will get back after it here, middle of that second period, and McLaughlin, that match in your upper right with a 5-0 advantage.
And Andy Anderson, all offense down there from Sioux City East. He's the returning champion. And he really gets after it. I like the pace of his matches. He really gets guys wrestling at a high pace. And this weight class here is loaded with guys that have potential. Jordan McLaughlin, he's out to a 5-0 lead. Last year he got put to his back for 5 and ended up losing, I think, 6-5 in the quarters and wrestled all the way back to the third.
Anderson in that 3A match in the lower right hand out 9-3, and you're right, Jim. He went 18-3, 19-4. Those are big numbers.
Yeah, they are. He puts up a lot of offense.
Time winding down in the second period in that 3A match. Anderson comfortably out in front. We'll keep an eye on it. It's the 2A match. It's a dogfight right now. Still a one-pointer, Jim.
Yeah, and there's that little duck under attempt by Galvin.
It's the end of 2 periods.
So Galvin's going to take the down position. That one big scramble here. You never know with those scrambles if you can just fight one last second. All of a sudden, avoid that takedown, and now get your escape in this third period, and you're all tied up. And who's going to be the better wrestler on the feet?
Let's tangle with 1:45 to go. Stalemate called.
Well, it looked like somebody was about ready to do something there, but
I thought the same thing.
now a high crotch attempt by Kroul. Neck wrench situation. Now Galvin tries to cut the corner. And he's doing a good job of that. And now that Kroul decides to take him down the mat, but when he does that, he kind of puts himself out of position.
And get a stalemate out of it.
And
the 1A match that you see out in front of us, Tim DeBoer.
And he's doing a good job of that. And now that Kroul decides to take him down the mat, but when he does that, he kind of puts himself out of position.
And get a stalemate out of it.
And yeah, that's kind of a scoring situation there. They weren't really improving, you know, they weren't really quickly improving their position, so that's why the referee called a stalemate there.
Save the time on the clock.
So that's why it's incumbent, but the guy that has the advantage there to really go for it.
The 1A match that you see out in front of us, Tim DeBoer is in all kinds of trouble as Jordan McLaughlin has just picked up the 1A championship at 189 with a third period pin.
He just bulldogged him down there. That's the old double underhook cow catcher. Just whipped him right over and put the legs in. He's your champ.
Meanwhile, we're under a minute now in the 2A match, still tied at 1. And injury time, it looks like, on the 3A match again. Anderson comfortably out in front, 11-4.
Now, I'd like to see the next scramble situation these guys get in to continue. I think that's your best chance of getting scoring on the feet. Let them continue to scramble once they get in there. Okay, single leg attempt. Kroul, trip it through. But Galvin staying with it here, right? Not trying to get off the mat. He's just trying to fight whatever the position gives you. Okay, gets the leg to the outside. Kroul does. Pops his hips in. Brings Galvin back down to the mat.
Galvin's got 15 seconds.
Yep. Puts the leg in. Don't usually like to see this with the leg in, but looks like it's going to work to his advantage.
Indeed, the senior from Solon, Cody Kroul, is their 2A 189-pound champion.
Well, that's the first of the cousins to win a state championship here.
Matt's coming up 275. Maybe they can make it a clean sweep. So 2 champions have been crowned. The 3A mat is still yet to be decided with 1:18 to go. And again, the wrestlers are back to their corners as Jason Bowling of Pleasant Valley talking to Coach Royce Duncan. Andrew Anderson out of East, and of course Coach Phil Hammond is checking him. Anderson looks like he's apparently the one that's bleeding. It's hard to tell with his back to us. Anderson was 5th a couple years ago, and as we've mentioned, the champion just a year ago. Some swab up Bowling's nose.
I guess they both having some problems
Must
with that.
be.
Haven't had a chance to really concentrate on that. 1:18 left in the period.
This is Veterans Memorial Auditorium in Des Moines. In case you've been sleeping all night, we should have woke you up a long time ago. Great action here across the mat tonight. The 78th annual Iowa High School State Championships.
Gone on long enough to order that second pizza.
Exactly right.
Be there in 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Both these guys are all-state football players. Jason Bowling there in the blue singlet. He's a four-year football all-state nose guard, linebacker in 2003. Plays baseball. Andrew Anderson is a football conference linebacker.
And we're back ready to get under action here. Minute 15. This third period of the 3A bout. Anderson still controlling a 4-point advantage, 11-7 over Jason Bowling.
So Bowling really has been able to go here quite a bit, put up some points with Anderson. Stalemate situation called. Actually, it's up to Anderson to try to improve his position by coming up off of his belly there.
Anderson set to attend the University of Northern Iowa next year. Looking to finish out his season campaign with just one loss, 41-1 coming into the championship. Lost to a crosstown rival in Joe Curran at Sioux City Heelan High School, who also qualified for the 3A tournament at 189, but bowed out a bit earlier.
Well, it's a situation where he's been warned for stalling now. Now Bowling gets just a little bit high. So many pauses and stops in this match. It's just
hard to catch a flow.
Yeah, it is. Now Anderson obviously is well aware he has a 4-point lead with 10 seconds left, so he's not going to make a lot of effort here. But so there's the reversal.
And Anderson will win it 13-7. Back-to-back championships for the Sioux City East senior. A thumbs up to someone off in the crowd. And now let's stand for the 189-pound weight class medal winners, brought to you by Balance Pro.
Presenting the Class 1A 189-pound awards, Coach Rodney Siebert, Belmont Clemmy. 8th place, Thomas Hess, Bedford. 7th place, Bryce Griswold, East Buchanan Winthrop. 6th place, Rory Miller, Riverside Oakland. 5th place, Alex Bonander, West Lyon Inwood. 4th place, Brian Stubbe, Martinsdale St. Mary's. 3rd place, Justin Duzel, Highland Riverside. 2nd place, Tim DeBoer, Central Lion Rock Rapids. And the 1A 189-pound champion from Belmont Clemmy, Jordan McLaughlin.
And we'll be back to the Veterans Memorial Auditorium, the 275.
Presenting the Class 2A 189-pound awards, Coach Clay Koenig of Solon. 8th place, Ryan Ammons, Albia. 7th place, Zach Gajewski, West Burlington. 6th place, Evan Carmen, Crestwood Cresco. 5th place, Dustin Hamill, Carlisle. 4th place, Ryan Allen, Grinnell. 3rd place, Chris Downing, Preston. Runner-up, Giovanni Galvin, West Liberty. And the Class 2A 189-pound champion from Solon, Cody Kroul.
We've got more of the Hy-Vee Taste of the Tournament now. Joining us, another Hall of Famer, Brian Moores. How is it to get into the Hall of Fame?
It's a great honor to be included in the Hall of Fame with all the wrestling elite here in Iowa, so it's a great honor.
Most memorable moment?
I'd have to say it's after my senior year when you win a state title and you look up and you see your whole town and community going crazy, and it's something that I'll always remember.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Presenting the Class 3A 189-pound awards, Coach Bill Hammond of Sioux City East. 8th place, David Zumdun, Sport Madison. 7th place, Matt Wonderland, Ankeny. 6th place, Justin Whitty, Dubuque Hempstead. 5th place, Joe Curran, Bishop Heelan, Sioux City. Fourth place, Bryce Bohm, Urbandale. Third place, Jay Figgins, Clinton. Runner-up, Jason Bowling, Pleasant Valley. And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from Sioux City East, Andrew Anderson.
We're coming back with the 275 pounders right after